Well, we've made it to Friday at the 2023 PDGA Junior and Amateur Disc Golf World Championships. We're in the Peoria area of Illinois. We've weathered all kinds of trials and tribulations this week, from air quality index problems thanks to the wildfires in Canada to severe weather blowing through the area and causing some damage and certainly some delays. I'm Grant Zellner alongside Jamie Kemp. Jamie Kemp is one of the directors of this event. And Jamie, you're able better than just about anybody to give us an update on the conditions and what they mean for the players as we try to get all the way through this PDGA major.
Sure. I mean, as we speak now, we are tracking another storm that is potentially going to hit the Peoria and the central Illinois area.
Great.
Here.
All right.
We are very busy as a staff in making sure that we're able to continue to push out updates and weather delays and anything that we can help the players to give them a positive experience.
Sure.
It has definitely been tough on our staff to make sure that the updates are coming in as quickly as possible, but we're doing the best that we can, and we're definitely thankful for everyone who we do have on staff and making sure that we're working together as a team, whether that's a PDJ staffer or one of our event staffs.
So the goal, of course, is twofold. It's number one, to play as much golf as we possibly can, meaning get through as many holes, as many rounds. Number two, though, we always want to be concerned about safety. Just a couple of 100 yards from where we sit now, we had a tree come down on the course, and we have that at certain other courses. Can you give us an idea of the physical condition of some of the courses that we're using here in the Peoria area?
Sure. So yesterday was a very important day to make sure that we clean up the courses and make sure that we are ready to play for all of the players who are joining us from around the world. Today we haven't had to do too much coursework, but yesterday we were definitely running our chainsaws and making sure to eliminate any potential hazards, trees down, branches in the fairways. So we have worked very, very hard to make this Worlds happen, and that is special thanks to our staff and in the response time that they have been able to get to each course.
Sure.
And make sure that it is playable.
I know that in a few cases we've redrawn out of bounds lines to get around swelling creeks. We've also had to deal with some new obstacles on a few courses where trees have fallen that we can't remove, but we can play around them. And of course the goal there is fairness, to make sure at least everybody is playing with the same obstacles in mind. If a player or a staffer or even a spectator were to notice what they think might be an unsafe condition, how should they go about letting you know?
Well, first and foremost, they should contact the course director.
Okay.
I definitely pride ourselves in the staff that we have available on the ground and at each course. But if there are players or parents or other staff who see that there's a condition of a course that is unsafe, then we direct them directly to our course directors.
Okay.
So.
Okay, and obviously all of the staff wearing colored shirts. Today it's the light blue, so you can find a staffer if you happen to be joining us from on site here in Peoria. There's also, as you mentioned, some weather expected to come in within the hour or so. After that, where do we watch for updates and restart times?
Yep, I would definitely visit the app.
Okay.
That is where we have been able to push out the updates and make sure that the players are on the same page. They can also check their email, but the PDGA, the Worlds app, is where we have been able to successfully get updates and push them to the players as quickly as we can.
Okay, so watch social media, but especially watch that app. If you can download that onto your smartphone, that will be the best way to get up-to-date information and all of the updates that will be coming in as quickly as you are able for all of the different courses, which may or may not restart at exactly the same time. So it's unique to the situation of the player.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Definitely pay attention to the app, because that is directly where we are able to communicate with you, the player.
All right, so Jamie Kemp, Assistant Tournament Director for this PDGA Major. I know you're busy. I know you've got things to do right now, so we're going to let you get out of here and go do those things, and thanks for all the work you've been doing.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
This event is more than 800 players strong combined across divisions in both AM Worlds and Junior Worlds. We started play way back on Tuesday, which seems like a long time ago. Some players right now just getting into the start of their third round after all of this time because of those weather delays, but they will get as much play in as possible between now and tomorrow afternoon. Stepping back in with me, Hayden Henry of the PDGA. Hayden, we have a chance to go over some highlights for some rounds that were completed yesterday around the weather, including FA1 in the amateur ranks. They were able to play right here at Northwood Blue yesterday, and we've got some highlights from that group. Hannah Langle started the day with a lead. On hole number one, a 312-foot shot through the woods. Absolutely parked. Not the first time she's parked number one at Northwood Blue. Stress-free birdie putt there for Hannah. We move ahead to the fifth, the 419-foot par four through the trees. Keeps that second shot low. Down from the creek bed now. Up and in for the birdie from down in the creek. 3 birdies in her first 5 holes. And then steady par throughout the rest of the day, which is not bad shooting here at Northwoods. In fact, that's excellent shooting. You've got Hannah Lingle out in front thanks to that 957 rated round, the third best round of her career. It tells you about how challenging it is when you can shoot one of the highest rated rounds of your career in a round that ends with about a dozen birdie or non-birdie holes in a row.
Right, playing it safe and keeping it clean. Key at Northwood, blue or black. Hannah's 948 for the event, 53 points over her rating, so playing real clean. Saw a great photo of her yesterday. That the rain was coming down, it was wet in the background, but she just had a big smile on her face. So, persevering is the word of the week. And you mentioned Tuesday, and I don't even know when that was.
That was a long time ago. Hannah now out to about a 7th row lead as they will be hitting the courses a little bit later on today. And we're going to hit a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Ledgestone. Every summer, hundreds of disc golfers flock to the greater Peoria, Illinois area to compete in the sport's richest and most charitable event, the Ledgestone Open. But what does Ledgestone look like for the rest of the year? On the surface, Ledgestone is one of disc golf's leading retailers. But look a little closer and you'll find a group of motivated individuals providing the best possible service to the disc golf community. So whether you're building a bag, wanting to support your favorite pro, or looking to add to your disc golf wardrobe, choose the retailer that's as passionate about the sport as you are. Choose Ledgestone.
Whole 18 at Worlds, down by 1. It's gotta go in.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
Hundreds of junior players have descended on the Peoria, Illinois area for the Junior World Championships across a multitude of divisions. And we have highlights now showing you the future of disc golf from the FJ10 division. Earlier this week, Genevieve Davis out to the lead. Genevieve out of Edgerton, Wisconsin, building a 5-throw lead early on in the FJ10 division, out at Goodfield Park. Just 300-foot par 3.
Nice shot,
Genevieve showing off the power. In for the birdie. Now to 16, the 290-foot par 3, getting all of this one up to about 40 feet. Long putt.
Nice.
Just low off the pole. So that's an easy tap-in par. And then to the 17th, the 537-foot par 5. Genevieve on the approach. Just right, but then from 30 feet.
Beautiful.
Cashes in the perfect putt. Davis finishes the round at 1 under par for the round. The only player in her entire division to go under par for any round during the course of this week.
So impressive to see every single one of those highlights from 10 and 8. It's just been so much fun. That's what makes this event so great.
We got a chance to catch up with Genevieve off the course along with her family. Check this out.
Genevieve Davis. I get to hang out with my friends, just playing a really fun game with friends. I try to win but also have fun. I had some good shots, bad shots. I got 2s, 3s, 4s.
So Genevieve started playing about the same time I did, close to 6 years ago. So she was 3 with a disc in her hand, and immediately just kind of enjoyed it. And we just enjoy playing together. Her and I play almost every day if we can. And she's just excelled. It's been amazing to see what she's doing. I don't have much time before she's beating me.
She works hard, but she really enjoys playing disc golf. It's kind of become a passion. I feel like there's disc golf in every room of our house. You know, there's discs, there's stuff, it's taken over our lives, which isn't a bad thing. It's good. We hope that she's an inspiration for other girls to play. You know, as much fun as they have, it's a good opportunity for them.
Thank you. Yeah, you did a really good job.
That was your first interview.
Inspiring stuff at any age. No doubt about it. Moving on to the MJ18 division, Judah Quistra and Patrick Yu battling down the stretch. Their third round played at the Eureka Permanent Course. Judah out of North Carolina comes in with a 3-throw lead. Hole number 2, tunnel shot. Right down the middle for the drop-in birdie for Judah. Ahead now to the 14th later in the round, 303 feet. Judah just a little short with the back end. It's outside the circle. So a long-range putt into the bottom of the basket for Judah. Cool camera angle here from our friends at Valley Forge Sports. Judah on 17 again with the mid-range and into the shadow of the basket. That'll be a drop-in birdie. Patrick Yu needs to close the gap if he can at hole number 2. We saw Judah pure this one. Patrick says, anything you can do, I can do, well, at least equally well. Dancing off of the pole. Now to the 14th again. Pretty straightforward 303-foot par 3 backhand. Manages to land that one a little closer than Judah did. Putting back the other way. And that's a textbook low-pressure birdie for Patrick Yu. Here at the 15th. Lots of airtime on that drive. Big drive, too. Drifting just slightly off to the left of the fairway. Now striping this shot. Just underneath the rise there. And another solid putt. Patrick Yu trying to keep things close.
Yeah, definitely. He was able to trim the lead down to just 1 heading into Friday. So some solid stuff there. And really solid all over the MJ18 leaderboard. Out of Norway, Nikolai Hagen started his round 5 for 5. Pretty good. Then he gets to the back 9 and he goes 6 down through 4 holes, including an ace and an eagle. 12 under round rated 1023. Pretty good. Oh, he had a bogey and a double bogey as well. So.
12 under with a double and a bogey on the same scorecard.
And an ace and an eagle. So.
And an ace and an eagle. Nikolai, every color of the rainbow on that scorecard. No doubt about it. We've got a lot of action going on across all the junior divisions. We'll be back to cover a few more of those right after this. Stay with us.
Good job, buddy.
I can't believe it.
You're up next.
Stay turning. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Ooh! Wow. So that's exactly.
Unbelievable.
It's always so exciting when we get new plastics of the Passion, but I always end up falling back on the stock ones. And I like to say its closest counterpart is the Buzz. I think my absolute favorite way to throw it is dead straight and just watch the beauty of a straight flight. They've become a staple in the Discraft lineup and also in people's bags, and to know that people everywhere are enjoying the Passion as much as I am. That's just really exciting for me.
Welcome back as we head out to Bradley, where Wilbur Wallace is the course director out there with the MJ12 division. Wilbur, able to sit down with us a little bit yesterday. Give us an idea as to the challenging conditions out there thanks to the stormy weather.
It's been a fun week with the air quality index, and then everything went off good today for our, which should have been third day. It ended up being the second day. But everything went great this morning, and then the storms rolled in, and we had a 3-hour delay with lightning. Some of our tee pads were underwater, so we had to create different tees there. The creek that's been dry for probably 2 months has now got water unbelievably fast and dangerous, so we painted OB lines all along the creek. And this is all between when the lightning, well, kind of when the lightning stopped and when we teed off this afternoon. So there was several of us out here scrambling, but we got it going and we're having fun. It's Junior World. So the main thing is we want it to be fair for all the players, especially if we have, a split pool somewhere where somebody's playing the day, playing around 3 on that course, and then somebody else in the same division is playing around 4. So that's the big thing. We need it to be consistency just for the competition aspect. Like this course here at Bradley, we had to change a little bit of stuff OB today. It's the same division that played this morning that's playing this afternoon. So at least everybody, and everybody's in the same division. They're all right here. So they're all playing the same course at the same time. So we could get a little bit of leeway and it was for safety. We got to be safe. So.
Daniel Maheen, the Estonian in the MJ12 division out there at Bradley, goes 5 down to take the lead in that division. We caught up with Daniel.
It's Hayden Henry with the PDGA coming to you from Bradley Park. Tanyel, you played 2 rounds today. Pretty solid golf today. How did it feel out there?
Very good, but sometimes I made mistakes, and it's not bad.
How long have you been playing disc golf?
4 or 3 years.
How's it been so far in the States playing disc golf at the Junior World Championships?
Yeah, very fun, but bad news is I'm sick and I don't feel very great.
But you're playing great.
Yeah, I'm great.
Who's your favorite disc golfer?
Yeah, Albert Bazooka, Simon Desat, Ricky Wesson.
What about Kristen?
Christine as well, but I don't know.
Tomorrow, what do you want to improve or play better in your game?
Play more safely and don't risk.
Play it safe, get birdies. That's a solid game plan. Appreciate the time. We'll see you tomorrow. Here at Bradley Park with Holt Whitted. Holt 8 down today. What was working for you out there?
My putts were falling for sure. Drives were okay, but putting was the best part.
How long have you been playing disc golf? How did you get into the game?
I started probably 3 years ago when COVID hit, and my neighbor was playing, so he got me into it.
What has been your favorite part of Junior World so far?
Probably the kids, and they're also nice and stuff.
Just got to play 2 rounds with a player from Estonia. How cool was that?
Yeah, that's really cool. He's really good too.
All right, y'all go back to kennel tomorrow. You're right there, one stroke back. What do you want to do tomorrow out of kennel?
I think anything even or better would be really good, but anything can happen there.
A solid round today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I spent some time out with this card yesterday, and they're just a ton of fun. Tenniel, as you heard from the interview, not feeling too well, but the way he carried himself was just incredibly professional for a 10-year-old. He talked about, wanting to play a little more safely, not take too many risks, play within his game. I was like, who am I talking to here? You can't help but think of the way that Kristen speaks about her game, hearing him from Danielle. And I mean, obviously Estonian counterparts, but the way he approached it was so impressive. And then Holt, another kid that hasn't been playing too long, but was dropping putts from all over. A couple other movers. Caden Bell, a two-time junior world champion in MJ8 and MJ6, jumped from the third card to the lead card. Ty Wagner played pretty solid all day, and he'll round out that lead card. So MJ12 has been super fun. Really enjoyed those guys yesterday.
You may have noticed the skies darkening behind us here at Northwood. That means that storm system is rapidly approaching. We expect to hear the horn at any minute, calling players off the course and to safety. Hopefully this storm passes through very, very quickly and we get back to action here. And as we've been saying, there are lots of ways to follow along. Hayden, any final thoughts before we literally take cover?
Yeah, obviously, if you're following along, it's been a crazy week here, but the mood, even sitting right here, knowing what's about to come again, is pretty upbeat. And everywhere I've been, all over these courses, it's been the same way. You're powering through, and we're gonna get through it tomorrow. We're gonna crown some world champions here, and it's gonna be exciting stuff. Just so much action. We just had the shuffle in MA1, so they're all squared away, and we'll get to the round at some point today. Finish tomorrow. Just want a quick shout out. Owen Hamilton is leading that division by 2 strokes over Will Paris and Carson Smith. Super tight. Those guys have had it the roughest. They got up at 6:20 this morning to finish a round that started. I mean, I can't even remember when it started, and they'll probably be playing until dark tonight. So it's been tough, but the mood is still uplifting, and that's great to see.
Great to see, no doubt about it. You can follow along with the action and, of course, with the delays and the updates on PDGA social media channels. You can also download the app, the event-specific app. Just go to wherever you get your apps at your personal app store. Download the free app to follow along. And with that horn, we take cover here from the Northwood Park, just outside of Peoria, Illinois, here at the 2023 PDGA Junior and Amateur Worlds. We're going to be back. That's a promise. And we'll be back tomorrow summarizing today's action. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.